overlooking the government-covered island above the ocean. It's heavy rain with a calm thunderstorm at midnight. Bottom left location, Prison Island, Los Angeles, CA. The interior is a highly secure prison. 2 male guards walk towards a prison cell corridor. A menacing but calm tune plays. Guard 1. That creature always gave me the creeps. Guard 2 has a slight country accent.
Relax, that bird never spoke for half a decade.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow, 5 years.
Definitely having a rough time. All the transportation and being experimented on. No wonder the poor being is so silent. Guess I blame the big guy. He's an interesting one, alright.
Inside, a human bird hybrid is hunched sitting on the chair next to his desk. The calming tune turned into a brief, menacing build-up as we overlooked the creature. Guard 1 uses the keys to open the cell. Guard 2.
Okay, Red. Time to transport you.
The bird peers towards the guards slightly to the left. The guards hold heavy, neck-bound to wrist chains. The bird turns around and fully stands upright, revealing it as a pigeon and up to at least 6 feet tall. Its small beak, large feet, and slightly sharp human nails are a dark pale yellow. Both long and spiky arms, and it has a natural scarf around its neck along with a black pair of large wings on its back. It stares blankly at him with its large, piercing red eyes. Guard 2 sees the scratches and punches left on the wall. He examines them.
God damn, the freak has been boned. Hey, don't touch those. Don't worry, man. He's gonna be chained. What's he gonna do? Rip out of these babies? Just leave it. Alright, man. Gosh, you're so hard at it most of the time. Whatever, let's just transport the thing.
The bird holds out its palms upright. The guard successfully chain its wrist and neck gently. They take the head hunched being down a long corridor to the code exit. 3 armed guards follow behind with shotguns. They stop at a locked window door without a knob. A buzz can be heard and it opens. They all step out and guard 2 is the one who inputs the code to the exit. In between the middle of the inputs, the bird's eyes emit a bright red beam, then aggressively chanks its chains. It rips out of them with ease as it turns to the left and shoves code 1 to the right. He stays leaning on that wall, utterly petrified. Guard 2 stops and turns around to see the huge commotion. He immediately presses the red button to alert the guys that are watching the cameras. They send out the more reinforcements. The reinforcements arm themselves with shotguns off the case wall. The bird growls and grabs the middle armed guard. It holds him in a headlock. The other 2 armed guards raise their shotguns at its head. The single female armed guard yells at it, "Put him down! Now!" Guard 2 starts jabbing at the black wings of the creature, but no effect.
Hey, son of a bitch! Let him go, let him go!
Armed guard 1. Now! Both armed guards shoot at the bird's face, but it uses the chest of the loft guard as a shield. We see them glancing at the now lifeless guard. The 2 armed guards look in horror, remembering it was their first and final shot. The regulations were only 1 shot for each clip. The feral creature charges at the now armless living male guard, grabs him and bashes his head onto the wall hard, twice. He falls down and then charges towards the female guard. She chokes as she's being pushed tightly on her neck with a single right hand. As she's pinned to the wall, it pecks at her throat. Her gags of blood can be heard. It turns around to guard 2 now. Guard 1 is frozen and way too afraid to do anything to stop it.
No, please, Birdie. I was kidding earlier. You're actually really cool.
It caws and aggressively grabs his neck, then pins him to the wall. It bashes his head once and he goes limp. And finally, now turns toward guard 1. He's just defeated, begging for mercy at this point. Sobbing tone.
I was good to you. Please don't.
The creature's feral face relaxes for a moment. But little does he know, it's a trick to dilute him to make him think he'll be spared, like a predator teasing and tricking its prey. It then snarls, voiced like a sharp human male, with a slight deep screech being heard at the same time. It charges towards the poor man, raises its right arm, and sheds its true sharp claws. They extend, revealing them as very slim, but it has very sharp tips. For its final victim, it claws the surprised man in the chest. The massacre is finally over, and it has shut the sobbing man up. The being unsheds its claws. It exhales with a deep breath reverberating in the corridor, devoid of any remorse for its actions. It calmly but surely grabs the lifeless armed guard's hidden grenade. It yanks the handle out and throws it at the code door. The code door with perfect fashion. It takes some steps backwards. The grenade bounces off the door slightly. It blows up. We now see a small explosion visible to the exterior of the island. The calm bird nonchalantly walks out. The fire does nothing but graze it. The calm thunderstorm is still in effect, almost as if the bug bath didn't even happen earlier. The angle circle pans to the brightly illuminated Hollywood in the distance. The bird standing straight, taking a glance at the city. A purple glowing mist forms around the bird. The bird now disappears. It teleports on top of the ocean. One flap of its wings and it skates above the ocean with ease. It skates towards us. As its face is closest to the backwards auto-scrolling angle, its piercing red eyes beam into a purplish blue coating. The title card is formed in front of a simple blue background. Ruben moves out. The sinister medley dies down to a more heroic medley, as we see anticipation shots of someone with blue and brown sweat clothes attire. Ruben, from Cooking with Nate, is taking a walk outside his neighborhood. The streets are dirty and littered with junk. Suddenly, a strange man in a black hoodie pulls over inside a black van next to him. All that's visible of his face is his bright, pure white eyes and smirk.